Hi, I'm Phil here at Club for Back for Soon Festival with Guy Connolly, the lead man from Clock Opera. How you doing, mate? You okay?
Hi, I'm very well, thank you.
Let's talk about your music. Looking online, it's quite hard to find lots of things. I've seen a lot of trailers for Lesson Number 7, which is your next single coming out. And it's very choppy synth. How do you create that sound?
All the songs have got samples of one kind that are all homemade, and just start with a few bars of whatever instruments kind of lying around, sometimes piano, sometimes like a little plastic £1 clarinet or something, and then just chop it into bits and speed it up, pitch it, make interesting rhythms, so that by the time we start a song there's already something interesting going on. So I think that Lesson Number 7 was a guitar chop, but I can't remember. It all washes into one after a while, and then somebody writes about us using harps, and then I think it might have been a harp. I've never played a harp in my life, so it all gets rearranged in the end.
Being the lead man, is the music more your creation, or is it like a collaborative effort? Do you make the songs at home on your own and then tour with a band, or do you work together as a four-piece to come up with the songs?
It's much more of a four-piece now. Yeah, it started with just me in the bedroom.
Yeah.
And I had a few songs and sort of developed all the techniques and stuff. But then when the other guys got involved, then it became much more of a sort of collaborative thing. And then we do a lot of kind of working out of the the arrangements and what needs to go where and what works. It's always good to have dissenting voices added to the own ones in my head. So it's worked out really well like that. And I think the first track we did like that was Belongings, with all four of us kind of more involved, making it what it was. So we knew we were onto the right direction when that happened.
So you do a lot of remixes. I saw recently you did the Metronomy remix of The Bay.
Yeah.
And you've been saw them recently, have you?
Yeah, we played a few gigs with them. It was amazing. Yeah, 3 or 4 shows, and we're doing one in Paris with them. In a couple of weeks. I can't wait.
How they so with. We met Joseph a few weeks ago when he played here, and seemed like great guys, really like down to earth, friendly guys.
Yeah.
Is the same with you guys?
Yeah, really friendly. Yeah, but I think first night was in Manchester. We toured with them, and just a few drinks after the show. Yeah, it's nice. I mean, we're kind of like that as well, really. Yeah. There's sort of just normal people, I guess, in many respects and not in others. But they're all really nice people.
And talk about the Bay remix. How did you do that? Did you use a lot of his vocals, or was it purely the song you took up? Like just made it from the song completely, and added your own things to it, or did the band help out while you were with them?
No, I just do the remixes on my own.
Okay.
So you just get all the parts and have your wicked way with them, really.
Yeah.
But I try always to make new songs, because if it doesn't become a song to me, then it just doesn't hold my interest. So I quite often make new choruses with their vocals chopped up and whatever takes my fancy, really. But if it's just the same song with a different drum beat, that's pretty boring. So I always try and retain, take it on in a.
I think you mixed up the verse and the chorus. You swapped them around, didn't you, for The Bay? Which
I can't remember. You tell me, but I think it worked out all right in the end.
No, sounds brilliant. Definitely keeps the originality of the song, but also a lot of like Clock Opera influence in there. It's great. Don't be afraid. I've read somewhere about a song you wrote called Man Made, about a woman in Siberian prison beauty pageant. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, I quite often use the same techniques with lyrics that I do with all the samples. And I read this amazing book called Woman's World, which is entirely constructed of this guy. Look how it's entirely constructed of 1950s women's magazines.
Okay.
And all the words are cut out and they're reassembled on the page. It's like a 600-page book.
All right.
About a guy who thinks he's a woman, but it's incredibly.
Just using the snippets.
Just using the snippets, and at first, like a ransom note. at first it's really strange to read, but after a while you just get in the flow of it and you read it like normal text. And yeah, but he makes this really moving story out of it, and it didn't, you know, the technique didn't get in the way. And so I mean, I've kind of always done a bit of chopping with words as well. So I tried it with a load of women's magazines from our time. So I just went down the corner shop and got about 5 of them for £1. No, not quite as highbrow. Sort of, you know, looking at 10p or, you know, 20p magazines, and kind of scoured them for stories. Exactly, yeah. And there was that one about this Siberian women's prison who had a beauty pageant whereby the winner would get released, and it was all judged by the guards, and it was just yeah. So it felt like an interesting story that I should try and write a song about, and it's not the kind of thing you often put yourself in the place of, but gave it a try.
I heard you once writing the lyrics, you chop them together and rearrange the lyrics.
Yeah.
To make it to a bit like a quite sporadic piece, I guess.
Yeah. There's a bit of getting the scissors and glue out in the real world. Yeah.
To write a nice piece, actually put in pieces, throw it on the floor, see where it lands, you know, write like something.
Yeah, it was just introducing an element of chance, really. If you rely entirely on your own brain pathways, then you might come up with the same stuff as everybody else. As if you just throw it up in the air and see what lands where, then it doesn't make much sense to begin with, but you might just get, you know, 2 or 3 words together.
No, but it definitely seems to be working. You've got a new album out on the way. Can you tell us anything about it at all?
I can tell you that it's pretty much finished, and it will be out early next year. Don't know the exact date yet.
And has it got a name?
It's got a name, yeah, and it's got 10 songs on it.
Keep it very secretive, are we?
Yeah, we'll tell you when we come back.
Okay, well we can't wait to hear it. Thanks for giving us a chance to talk to you, and we can't wait for the gig tonight.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
See you there.